Hello and welcome to Burk of Gaming. This is Shellshock Live. This is probably going to be a bit different kind of video. I'm going to commentate on how I play and how the others play, and it's not going to be as exciting maybe as the other episodes and series that I have. And this is, if you don't know what this game is, it's kind of like Worms, but really not. And I'm over here, I'm 50 Kant Burkov, and the game is basically like Worms, but a bit different. Than we're playing a game mode that is long, but it gives a lot of XP, so you can level up your tank. He said my name, lol. But anyways, so the meaning of this game mode is that you should take out the other tanks and you shoot your weapons on them, but you can only hit the other people and do damage if you hit these purple things that spawn every turn. And we're playing one-shot mode, so there's only one people at a time that shoots, and we are also playing single weapon, one weapon mode, so we only get one weapon per turn. And normally you would have like 12 weapons or something like that per round. And items, usually you can use items, but we have turned off items. And we also have wind on that changes the trajectory of your weapons, and all that is because so we can get more XP. I think that I'm going to be cutting a bit in this video to make it not as long as it's probably going to be, because this game mode usually takes a pretty long time to play, and I don't know if I want to put up a long video like over 30 minutes, so I'm probably gonna cut it a bit when I'm not speaking or can't speak because of stuff. And that was a pretty good shot, I got it. And he left, of course, because I got a good shot on him. But anyway, so that gave me 15 XP, 14 XP, I don't know. This is a bit weird because sometimes it says that you get amount of XP, but then it takes off some XP. I don't know why that is, if it's just bad at calculating or if there's another reason to that. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games. I've had it for almost a year now. I started playing this game because there were some other YouTubers that I liked that started playing this and made it pretty huge. A lot of people play this, and he missed that shot because he didn't use enough power. So this game mode takes a bit of skill, but it's mostly luck with where the bumpers are. These purple things are called bumpers, and where they spawn on the screen is totally random, so you just have to hope that you get good bumpers that you can bump your shots off and hit other people. So that was a pretty good shot, I would say. And this is a pretty easy shot. Either lobster can shoot this round bumper next to him or this up here, and he didn't do what I thought it would do, but that works. I thought it was going to shoot straight up and down on Shinty the ice bear. I think I'm going to move a bit for this, and can I do? I don't know if I can do that. I'm going to shoot like this. This should, I hope it doesn't hit the ground where I shoot. Ah damn, I didn't hit the bumper. So that's sad. Oh, he still hit Skrillex for a bit because it hit just the edge, the bumper where he was, so the shots hit him. And all the shots are different and work differently. Some are like just goes as the trajectory tells you to shoot, and in that sense it's kind of like Worms, but it's a bit different because your weapons can upgrade if you use them enough, and you can also upgrade your tank every level that you level up. And there's a lot more variety in the weapons, and how you use them is also a bit different. But it's kind of like a game like Worms, so yeah. And as you can see, it says my trajectory too, so I know where it hit, and that's kinda like not necessary often in Rebound. Sometimes if the bumpers line up as they did last time, you can kinda use that. Often when I host a lobby with this game mode, I turn the trajectory line off because I don't really like to have it. It doesn't matter, but when I play other game modes, I would prefer to have the trajectory line, so I know where my weapon is going to hit. And now I don't really think that I'm having a good shot on the bumper, so I'm just going to take this crate and hopefully hit this bumper. But I didn't hit that bumper, I hit this bumper, and I got 5 armor, which was unnecessary because I already had full armor and health. So about the upgrades, because I have full armor and full HP. Everybody starts with full HP, but depending on your how much you upgraded your armor, you can get more armor, and my armor is fully upgraded, so I have the most armor, and the amount of armor you get in a game is based on how much HP you like damn, I don't know the words that you've chosen for this particular game. Depending on the game mode and such, there are different kind of max HP you can have. If you play Rebound with this setup, 300 HP is the most HP you can get. If you just play a regular team deathmatch, then you can have 600 HP as the most. And if you have 600 HP, I think you have like 250 armor as the most. And yeah, and besides from armor, you can also upgrade your tracks, which make your tank go further and can climb steeper hills. Like if you have not upgraded your tracks at all, you can't like drive up these hills here. But because I have full tracks, I can do that. So like I could traverse this pretty easily. Not all the way up though. But yeah, I think this might be a good shot. Yeah, that was pretty good, but the wind is probably going to fuck me a bit. No, not really. That was pretty good actually for being... That weapon is actually kinda... I hit myself? What? Okay, well, that weapon is actually kinda shit because it doesn't really line up to where you shoot, and with wind it gets more shit. And it's just hard to hit with it, and I did 30 damage with it, which is pretty good. I also hit myself for 12, and that was really fucking weird that I hit myself with it from that far away. But I guess the bumpers weren't on my side. So yeah, besides from armor and tracks, you can also upgrade your gun, which increases your crit rate. So the more you have on your gun, the more damage you will do, because the chance of you getting crits are higher. And my armor, my tracks and my gun is fully upgraded. The only thing I have left to upgrade is luck, and luck determines whether or not how good your weapons are gonna be that you get. And yeah, like the amount of weapons and sort of weapons and such you get from a crate that spawns in a game and such. And you can also get a chance to get a grappling hook that grabs the crate from a bit far away, also if you're lucky, so you don't have to move that way and consume fuel if you wanna move, like say the other way. Because there are 2 types of crates that can spawn: the ones that spawn in the air and those you gotta shoot to get, or the grappling hook can take them if you're lucky, or the ones that spawn on the ground, and those you have to drive over to get, or the grappling hook can just take them. And luck is the only, it's the like the least usable upgrade in the game, I would personally say, because it doesn't help you as much as the others. I would say that armor and tracks are the two most important upgrades, so you should start with tracks and armor. When I leveled up, I kinda upgraded them in the same speed, like at the same time. I kinda did tracks a bit more than I did armor, because it feels good to be able to drive around, and I don't think that my suicide bomber is going to be a good weapon now, so I'm going to save, so I'm just letting the others know that I'm saving this round. And if you do that, you're not gonna lose this weapon, but you're going to get another weapon the next turn, so you're going to have more than one weapon. And if you find crates, you can also get weapons from them. The most weapons I've had in a game where there's one weapon mode enabled, I've had like over 14 weapons, and at that time you're pretty OP. But not all your weapons are going to work with the bumpers you get, and sometimes you can't even use the bumpers that you get to hit someone. And this game, in the beginning, is pretty, like, a lot of things happen because there are more people, but when there's just you and another one, it can take a lot of time. Before, when I was playing, like, everybody except me and another one was dead, like, by turn 30, but the game kept on going to, like, turn 50 before I was able to take him out. And I am level 92, as you might have seen before the game started, and this guy is 73, 92, like me, 97, and someday I actually think that I played with this guy before. I kinda recognize his or her name, and yeah, but anyways, the XP in this game works like it grows exponentially. Like it takes more XP to level up after each level. So I'm at level 92. I played over 300 hours. I got to like 100 hours when I was at like level 70. So it takes a lot of time, and I'm not even halfway to a level 100 if you're like speaking about XP wise, because you're not at halfway to a level 100 until you're at level 94. So it's probably going to take over 300 hours more for me to get that far, but I didn't start playing Rebound until I was like level 79. So after, when you're playing Rebound, you get more XP, and it goes a bit quicker to level up, even though the games take longer. But anyways, so it's probably not going to take 300 hours, hopefully, to get to level 100, but who knows, maybe it does. I mostly play Rebound, but sometimes I play team deathmatches and other stuff, because for variety's sakes, and I will probably film some of that and upload that too. We'll see. So yeah, I haven't been commentating as much as I had envisioned me doing in how the others play, and that was a pretty cool shot actually, with how the suicide bumper how it bounced, but yeah. So I'm trying to get this 2 times and shoot it here and maybe hit Calibussen. Yeah, that was a great shot, and because the wind is pretty low, probably going to hit him with all of the shots. Yeah, 120. That is a really good shot for a digger when it's wind, because sometimes when the wind is like 97, it will just hit the target one time and then go on. If there's zero wind, it will just stay on the same place. So when you get the weapons like digger and builder and other weapons that are like going in the same place, doing damage several times in the same place, you want it to be zero damage. Otherwise it's going to fuck you pretty bad. So that was a beehive, or one of its upgrades, and it shoots where your trajectory is going, and the bees just come out and does a fair amount of damage. You can do like over 100 if you get a good shot. And that was a pretty funny boomerang shot. Now it's Lobster's turn. He could go for a straight up shot and hope it lands here and then go down, but he does not go for that. He instead went for me and Melon by shooting this up there, which is a good play. I personally would have stayed here and shot it upwards and get it to hit there and maybe fall down on Skrillex. I think that I'm actually going to shoot a suicide bomber now. I think this should be good. I hope it bounces off, goes over here and lands like here. Yeah, it was a good shot, but maybe this is going to fuck me. No, it didn't, but I didn't get them with the plane, which was kinda sad, because the plane does like 60 I think, and the shots only before it does a small amount. As you saw, I got 15, and that shot, that HQ Melon shot, is one of the easiest weapons to hit with. It's a bounder, and what it does is that it wherever it lands, it goes for the closest player, and the closest player was I, so it went for me and hit me. You can actually miss with it, but it's pretty hard to, but sometimes it just randomly doesn't hit, and I don't know why. And yeah, with the bumpers can also fuck it up. If it's hit the ground and then goes up in a bumper and gets bumped away, then it will probably not hit the person it was going for and probably just miss altogether. So the thing you want to do with bounder is to shoot it at a bumper first and let it, just go off it and then hit the ground, and then it will go for someone and hit. So it's a pretty easy weapon to use if you don't have any good bumpers for any of the other weapons. And this Dead Royce is a pretty easy shot. It's going to go down under the ground, and then when it gets below a player, it's going to stop and go straight up into them. So I shoot it like this, and yeah. It's an upgrade of dead weight, which is basically the same, but you shoot it over the ground in the air, and it drops down when it gets above someone. That was actually a pretty good shot for being a seagull with those bumpers and the portals. Yeah, it's going pretty good for me. I don't know if it's because it's probably just because I'm lucky. I have half my armor and half my HP left, which is good this late in the game. It was sad that in the beginning a lot of people left pretty fast, but it is going to speed up the game significantly. Usually when you get to turn 10, we are turn 11 now, but usually when you get to turn 10, sometimes no one has died, sometimes 1 or 2 have died, but usually not more than that. So now I got I think my best shot is going for Lobster and try to shoot a snake on him or her. Try not to assume genders, and I think this is going to be good. Yeah. And he's dead. Or she's dead. I'm bad at this. Unconsciously, you just assume people are a gender when you're playing, because it's kinda sad, but most people are men, guys that play. But I know some women that play, girls too. So yeah, gender doesn't matter, but it's like, it's hard to get away from, you know, to not assume genders when we're living in such a gender-based society. But anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about this game and hopefully bring you content that you like. Turret mob is a pretty good weapon, but I don't think I have a good shot with it now. Nah, I don't. I'm going to shoot dollar bills and see what it... not see what it does, I know what it does. It's, the dollar bills is not that good when there's wind and bumpers, so I just shot it to waste that turn, so it doesn't take as long time, so you don't have to wait for the countdown to end. And it looks like maybe he tried, or HQ Melon tried to shoot it at the bomber, so it bounced off and at us, but they kinda fucked up, miscalculated the shot, which is, that was a pretty hard shot, I will admit. I would be really damn, I lose my words. I would be really surprised if I'm not winning this game, because it's going well for me, and Skrillex is dead now, and now it's just me and HQ Melon, so probably this is going to be a bit faster game than this usually is. Most often it can go around 40 minutes, more, an hour, and yeah, so I'm pretty happy that this isn't as long as it could have been. But this, I don't know, it can take a long time now if I only get bad bumpers, and these are pretty bad, but I can still do it if I shoot up and the wind gets it to hit here. So I'm not going to waste, I'm going to shoot, but both, I don't know, I shoot a crackler, hope it gets over here. Nah, it just missed. If it would have hit here, it would have gone down and probably have hit Melon. This is a pretty hard shot. They are going to have to shoot it if they want 2 times damage to shoot it there, and then it bounces off and gets to me. It's kinda hard, and they're probably going to hit themselves too for a bit. Yeah, 5 damage or something I think they did to themselves. And this is a pretty easy shot, but still not the easiest. So I'm going to shoot it like this, and yeah, 48 with gravits is pretty good. So they're at, it's going to be hard to see because they're in another tank. Oh, 5 HP left. If HQ Melon wins, it's going to be kinda embarrassing, because I'm like almost full. Oh, they killed themselves. Well, easier for me. So yes, a good game well played to show good sportsmanship. And I got MVP, I made the most damage, and yeah. So now the weapons I used and hit with is going to get a bit XP, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I see you next time. Bye.